Alright, what's up yins guys, time for another video. Get my hair the hell out of my way this time, Anyway, time for another video. This video I'm going to talk about furries. And I'm redoing this video right now as we speak, because I think I did a lot of other needless rambling in this video and all that, rather than getting to a point. And, alright, there's the one I thought I was buying. Oh, and after the whole fiasco, I saw it on a couple of places. Okay, and I'm going to show you here what you're about to see is another one I thought that I was going to use as a backup plan if this one purchase went sour and failed or something. Before I changed my mind and found out the truth and did some research, I was going to buy this one you're about to see. I want to tell you right off the bat, tell you that, first and foremost too, I'll say though too, after watching this video, I said if any of you guys know anything to correct me about furries, feel free to do so. If anybody wants to troll and say you're stupid, that I should have known better, then fine. Anybody wants to be a dork about it, I'll just wave it off. But this video is mostly to kind of warn people about what you buy. You got to be careful. What I found out about furries, I think they're really cool. For one thing, I got inspired by them because just this last July, I saw them on the TV news that they were coming to Pittsburgh, and they do all kind of cool stuff. Pittsburgh makes a lot of money too, revenue in Pittsburgh, and it's kind of cool that Anthrocon came back this past July, because 2 years in a row, because of the pandemic, Anthrocon didn't happen. So anyway, to make a long story short, I got inspired by Anthrocon, and I used to say, because I do charity for holidays because I care about the poor, and I do it for free too. I don't make nothing out of it. And I stand in the cold, and I had like a little thing I do with little stuffed animal rock band, instead of ringing the bell. People hate the bell nowadays. But anyway, I thought it would be cool. I said jokingly, hey, sometimes it gets really cold. It would be amusing to have a furry costume, probably keep you warm in the cold. And I thought I was naive, thinking that I could get one. See, this is what I'm saying about this. I want to warn people, don't get snookered if you might be into furries and might think about being one. I found out that you can't they don't mass produce particular furry costumes. The only best that you can get is maybe these lame, I don't want to call them lame, like little Halloween costumes for kids. Some of them, they're kind of alright, but most of them it's like mostly for kids, and I imagine there's adult costume places somewhere, say for Halloween. I thought Halloween coming, I'd buy one. And I will go to say we almost got snookered. I don't say maybe a little under $200, I don't want to tell the whole long story, but yeah, it came to my attention. I found out, to make a long story short, not to make this video too long and dragged out, but I found out in blogs and everything, to make a long story short, I was, there's people on there, evidently, that they're stealing pictures off of websites and stealing pictures of these costumes, right? They supposedly, what I learned about furries so far is that these fursuits are one of a kind. Nobody mass produced them. These people pay good money, a lot of damn money, a hell of a lot of money to have them custom made. And what I found out, I think there's one place that used to be in San Diego, but they're in Canada now. There's a site. But anyway, we almost bought one on Amazon, but then we went to this other place, and it was a vendor. They're a vendor stealing the pictures, pretending to be selling a furry suit. That they're wholesale, and they're not. But they use certain sites like Amazon and eBay, but there's another company too that we kind of bought from. They said, oh, they got an escrow thingy. They protect the buyer and everything. Buyer protection on the website. So to make a long story short, I ordered this thing, right, and really cool. I thought I was going to get one. There was a couple other ones. I thought if this failed, I was starting to think, I'm going to have to end up getting a refund. This failed. This is not coming. And I saw another cool one that I probably like. But then things I found out, it was the furry thing was not to be. Unless I get up or enough of money or save up enough money somehow to go and have it made by the right people, I'm not going to be a furry. I thought it would be cool. But like I said, this site, I complained and put in my complaint to about the vendor on this site. Oh, and they supposedly claimed that they're supposedly sending our money back. So there's a chance that we might not have been snookered here. I think to not unfairly trash any particular name, any particular website. I'm gonna say it's maybe not their fault. This is another site that a vendor goes on there and says they have something and they don't, so you tell the site. And they claim that the person doesn't get their money until you confirm that you arrived and excuse me, they don't get their money supposedly. It's in an escrow or something, some kind of way, that until you confirm that you received the package and all that they don't get their money until it's confirmed. So there was no confirmation. I waited from July when I ordered all the way. They promised it in September for whatever reason. But a bunch of days went by and I put in the complaint and they said they were going to give me your money back. So anyway, what I was basically trying to tell you in this video, and keep in mind too, anybody that is a furry or knows anything about furries, or any trolls that want to say, oh, you're stupid, you should have known better, you're right. If somebody wants to be a real dork about it, I'll just wave it off. And I'm willing to accept comments like that, just as long as I'm making a video to kind of warn people. If you kind of want to be a furry, it seems to me you can't be a furry until you order from the right people. Oh, and I also found out too that supposedly there was some kind of article about somebody that made these furry head costumes or whatever. And there was something about somebody somewhere. They have rules about furries making money because they do stuff for charity. I don't remember at all. But somebody that's not, I don't know what all that stuff. But anyway, what I do, I wanted to use it because I wanted to do like a furry costume because it would protect me from the cold. And if there's any codes about not making any money, for example, the stuff I do, I don't make any money, totally free. And like I said, since I did a thing, instead of the bell was traditional, and a lot of people hate the bell. And I did, since I did a stuffed animal, the rock band thing for kids, or even kids at heart like, and I got complimented because it wasn't the bell. But anyway, I thought it would maybe be a stuffed animal instead, see what happened. But that was not to be. You know what I mean? Definitely was not going to be. But on the bright side, I still do what I'm doing that way anyway. I'm still doing it the same way I'm doing it, and I'm pretty happy with that. But I figured since I do things for charity like that, you know what I mean, and unlike any non-profits, and plus I'm also against like people that are involved in non-profits that have been caught stealing. I also have a thing, no stealing. And since when I do things every year for a charity, what I do, and I don't get paid, I do it because I want to do it because I care about the poor. I figured I wouldn't be violating any furry codes or whatever. But the dumb thing that I thought, and I thought I did some homework, and geez, you could never do enough homework, can you? So anyway, I'm going to end this video. Whatever feedback or whatever, if anybody's going to be a dork about it, give me troll comments as feedback. I'll be like, whatever. You know what I mean? I expect that. But what I'm actually looking for, of anything that I really didn't know, like I said, you want to give me some feedback? I definitely welcome it. But like I said, the final thing I'm saying here is my whole point is to warn people. If you're thinking about, I think yeah, people were doing stuff and they're going on. I can't say that. I can't say that enough. I don't want to be repetitive here, too repetitive, but I can't stress this enough. Um, if you're thinking about it, you can never do enough of homework. I thought I did, but I didn't. You know, I mean, they don't mass produce these things. I mean, that's it. But anyway, be forewarned. Um, I hope that maybe I saved somebody from maybe getting snookered or something like that. You know what I mean?